Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Shiv Kumar News. Here I am reading newspaper articles. This is today our article. Did Trump cross the line of Kashmir issue? Congress supporters hold a protest against Mr. Trump's mediation in the ceasefire between India and Pakistan in Kolkata on May 14. What are the counters of India foreign policy with regards of Jammu and Kashmir? What has the USA president said? What has been the experience in the past? What is the stand adopted by India and Pakistan? Is a dialogue with Pakistan possible? Sushasni has wrote this article. The story so far: USA President Donald Trump repeated claim that the USA mediated the May 2010 India-Pakistan ceasefire has been sternly denied by the Ministry of External Affairs, including by External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar, and has raised questions about the impact of the commitment to India-USA bilateral ties. However, far more than Mr. Trump's incredible assertions that the threatens Delhi and Islamabad with cutting trade in order to talk them back from a nuclear conflict, his reference to the Kashmir dispute have been a cause for worry. Why have the comments caused uproar? The USA President was among the first leaders to call Prime Minister Narendra Modi to condemn the Pahalgam terror attack. Yet once Indian airstrike on terrorist infrastructure in Operation Sindoor intensified into an India-Pakistan conflict, Washington joined countries like Saudi Arabia, the UAE, and Iran to push for a halt in hostility. Half an hour before the ceasefire was announced by Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri, Mr. Trump took to his account claiming credit for a USA brokered ceasefire letter in media meets. He lavished praise on both great nations, promised to increase trade with them, and offered to mediate to resolve the Kashmir issue, renewedly saying it was a thousand-year-old dispute. It dates back to 1947, with his statement, elements of which repeated in remarks at the White House at an investors conference in Riyadh. Speaking to USA troops in Doha and in an interview, Mr. Trump crossed all the red lines of Indian foreign policy when it's come to Pakistan and Jammu Kashmir. This can be summed up as no third party mediation, no hyphen nations with Pakistan, no internationalizations of the Kashmir issue on focus on terrorism as the core concern. What does internationalizations mean? India's first minister Jawaharlal Nehru is accused of the original internationalization of the Kashmir dispute after India went to the United Nations Security Council against Pakistan's illegal acquisition of Pakistan occupied Kashmir (POK) in December 1947, and offered by Nehru to hold a plebiscite for the Kashmir Valley fast contingent on Pakistan vacating POK and was shelved thereafter. However, as diplomat Rajiv Dogra points out in his book India World, how Prime Minister shaped foreign policy, Nehru made it clear in Parliament that he had only asked to end Pakistan aggression, not to seek arbitrations or judge the validity of Kashmir accession or to who determine where the sovereignty lay, but the UN broadened its scope of inquiry. Since then, the India and Pakistan have fought war and held talks over the issue with no resolution in 1972 after Pakistan suffered a humiliating defeat with the liberation of Bangladesh in 1971. Pakistan PM Zulfikar Bhutto is understood to have assured Prime Minister Indira Gandhi that the similar accord they signed would lead to a bilateral resolution of Kashmir along the line of control, but then never kept the promise. In 1994, in the wake of the insurgency in Jammu and Kashmir, backed by Pakistan, Parliament passed a resolution taking a firm line. It called the state an integral part of India and said Pakistan must vacate the area of the Indian state of Jammu Kashmir. Article the 2090 reorganization of Jammu Kashmir following the amendment of Article 370. Pakistan tried to internationalize the issue again. While it was largely successful, Pakistan, with China's support, managed to hold a UNSC closed door meeting on the volatile situation surrounding Kashmir for the first time in 50 years. However, post 2019, the Narendra Modi government we did negotiate with the Imran Khan government for the Kartarpur corridor and the 2021 Lucy ceasefire drew another line that the only India-Pakistan talk on Kashmir henceforth would be for the return of POK. While the position seemed maximalist, it was the outcome of decades of frustration at Pakistan's refusal to keep its commitment on the LOC and cross-border terrorism. How any third party were mediated before. The Shimla Accord made the UN said that Nehru woke irrelevant. Global powers have been more difficult to keep out of trying to intervene. However, whenever tensions between India and Pakistan run high, countries like the USA, the UK, the UAE, and the Saudi Arabia establish parallel lines to both capture carrying messages between them until there is a pause in the military action, as was the case after Operation Sindhu. The more notable attempt at mediations were by the Soviet Union, which hosted ceasefire talks to end the 1965 war, resulting in India and Pakistan signing the Tashkent Declaration. During the Kargil War in 1999, USA President Bill Clinton tried to call PM Atal Bihari Vajpayee to Washington to meet PM Nawaz Sharif, but Mr. Vajpayee told Parliament that he refused the offer on a day trip to Islamabad after his visit to Delhi in 2000. Mr. Clinton then gave a radio address saying the USA will not mediate on the Kashmir conflict but will encourage the two sides for bilateral dialogue, which remained the USA position until 2019. The US did help in confidence building measure on Kashmir, as India and Pakistan had direct talks through envoys from 2003-2008 on the idea of making border irrelevant by turning the LOC into a more permanent boundary, but Washington did not publicize them after the Balakot strike of 2019. However, President Trump, who was in his first term, announced that he had negotiated the release of Washington commander Abhinandan Vardhaman, who had been captured in Pakistan. He subsequently offered mediation on Kashmir during a press conference with Imran Khan, but was snapped by Delhi. Is direct dialogue with Pakistan a possibility? Most avenues of direct dialogue with Pakistan have been closed since 2015 when External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj visited Islamabad. India's suspension of the Indus Water Treaty and closure of the Kartarpur corridor to Pakistan during the recent crisis closes more channels of communication other than those between security forces at the border. Meanwhile, the back channel between NSA Ajit Doval and Pakistani counterpart has been used more for conflict management, like after the Pathankot terror attack in 2016 or the accidental firing of an Indian missile into Pakistan 2022. Pakistan PM Sharif latest call for talk has been met. The cold rebuff from Delhi. Mr. Modi's new normal outline in an address to the nation say any talk with Pakistan will be about terrorism and the returns of POK, which at the present seem impossible condition for Islamabad. However, as India and Pakistan have learned over the decade, no talking has also not resolved the perennial issue between them, and the absence of direct talk often causes a vacuum that other countries seek to fill by offering to mediate. For now, India's focus will remain on globalizing its fight against terrorism without internationalizing the Kashmir issue in any way. India's focus is to globalize its fight against terrorism without internationalizing Kashmir. So guys, this is today video. Please like, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel for the more update and more video. Press the bell icon for notification. Thanks for watching. Wait and tomorrow next video. Jai Hind.